I am Professor Marion Eckert, Director of the Rosemary Bryant AO Research Centre, Professor of Cancer Nursing at University of South Australia. This situation with COVID-19, we're seeing a year that we've never seen and often heard it's unprecedented. And being the year of the nurse and the midwife, we were obviously anticipating that we would have celebrations and there would be a lot of promotion around what nurses and midwives do. But what we've seen now is incredible media around what nurses and midwives do in their everyday lives, and they're celebrated through different ways. But the important role of the nurse and the midwife really is that interface between global security and economic security, because now with the pandemic we've seen the balance of those areas tip to be, obviously with an economic crisis that we have, but also a health crisis that we're seeing. So in terms of what we're seeing around a cultural shift and awareness around what nurses and midwives do and the value that the nurses and midwives play every day in our lives has never been more prominent. And as a nurse myself, I'm so incredibly proud in the Year of the Nurse to say that in the eye of a pandemic, the nurses and the midwives, the work that they have done every day on those front lines has been incredible and unwavering. Coming to work every day knowing that they're potentially putting themselves at risk has been part of what they do every day. It's a silent killer and we can't see it. And so we do talk about how nurses and midwives subject themselves and take that risk and they become vulnerable themselves. But in the Year of the Nurse and the Midwife, the community has recognised that as well. And that is probably been one of the most exciting, fallouts in a strange way from this very tragic event, is the very important role that nurses and midwives play. And what we do see is now that people recognise that, with people clapping at nurses in the street, McDonald's giving nurses a free coffee, and supermarket chains opening up their supermarkets to nurses early. I mean, all of these things are definitely quirky, but they certainly would never have happened unless we were looking down the eye of a pandemic.